Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Aussie Senpai, bringing you another video of MariModded adventure. And today we're going to be focusing on the gameplay aspect. I've previously done a video on the setup guide, which kind of went into it a little bit. But I wanted to make sort of more of a guide for players who aren't used to this. Hopefully it'll help them out, because there is a bit of a skill to it, I guess you could say. So hopefully this will help. Let's make a world and we'll get into the gameplay. Alright, so you can't see it, but there's the version at the top in the title that I've added. This is the main version, just like a full release. You might have briefly seen that in the last video. I think it was on the same version, but this one, yeah, it's the main one. So, alright, let's think of a Knight's Tale. I think I know what my class is going to be. Medium pool. I think it defaults to medium pool, but I'll just do it anyway. I'm going to go hard. And wild type. Do bonus chest as well. Large bones. Excellent. I don't believe this is in the public release. I added it myself just for a bit of a trial. Survival Island, that could be interesting. Hexland is basically, the whole world is just made up of hexagon biomes. Really fun. If I do another update, I may just include it. Just for fun. But I think we'll skip that one for now. We'll do large biomes. Yeah. And we'll add some lost cities. So this is like a add-on, pretty much, to any of the worlds. You can add this on top of it, like an extra layer. Customize it. I like to make them a bit rarer and a little bit smaller than usual, so that's not too bad. We can do 0.1. I think that's less common. Same size though. Yeah, we'll go with that. They're not overpopulated. Perfect. Which will probably suit the large biomes better. Alright, let's start the world. Huh. No, it just occurred to me. I started this project in February, I believe. And it's now August. That would mean it's been about 6 or 7 months since I started this project. And let me tell you, it has been a fun time every step of the way. So if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And leave a comment. If you have any questions or anything that you want to say about the mod pack, be sure to leave a comment. So I really appreciate those. Alright. The world's ready. Now, alright, tutorial mode. So first we're going to get our class, which is sort of like a permanent stat setting, and then you'll get a few items with it. Alright. So So the usual gear, vanilla, does not have a soul in the gear, so it's not as good as the main mod is in this pack. But looting 2 is nice. I think I know which one I'm going to pick, and that is Paladin. Now this has the most amount of modifiers, and it's balanced between high stats and some deficits. That's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty accurate to the class. Golden apples, which is nice. So way more health, some armor, increased attack, but you're slower and you have less gravity. Now this in particular makes it difficult to wall jump, which actually by default comes with a double jump. It doesn't work very well. So that is the only issue with this class. But I think for the purpose of the video, it could make it interesting, because I'll do a lot of damage. And since we're playing on hard, probably better suited. So we're going to go Paladin. Alright. Oh. T-Bell. So weird. Hello. Are you making that noise? Anyway. Welcome to the wild. Did I start with a spawn chest? I'm pretty sure I did. They're hiding. Hey, there's the music. Dun, 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 dun. I like the music. Oh. Just leave it. Get this stuff out of the way. Alright. Food. Now, first things first, we're going to get into the HUD of our character. And now I got to think about which class I want to use. Now as a knight, I'm probably going to go with melee. Definitely melee. I don't know what else I'm going to use, because I can do 2 classes. Alright, so we'll go strength and dexterity, which will allow me to use the sword. It's a normal sword. Got a newbie bag open, which nope, no stuff. No magic for me. Also, I don't think knights generally like using bows, but we'll see how that goes. Back. Alright, now we've got some other items as well. Pick all that up. Oh, we got movement speed bonus. That's nice. Alright, so put our food in the bag. Very nice. Got a little bit of starter kit. Starter bag. Gives us a bit of storage. Always nice. Now I need to find my starter chest. It's over there. Nice. There we go. Nice. Okay. Is that wooden harvest level? It is. But it is a Paxel. It's good to have. Alright, oh, I need to choose a class. Let's go. Class. Minstrel. Interesting. I don't know. Warrior. Hang on, there is such a thing as a magic knight. So maybe I'll be a magic knight. Yeah, let's do that. Magical knight. Honestly, I think magic is one of the most interesting aspects in the mod. It can be very fun, very exciting. Yeah, fireball. So we do that, and then we add it to our spell slot. Any spell that you learn has to be added to your 8 slots. And the way to use it... Oh, hang on. More likely I'm going to use... Did I miss something? I think I missed something. I didn't actually... I gotta pick one of these. So I'm gonna definitely go into the melee route. That's some points, and now we have stat points. There we go. Now I can hold the weapon. Yep. Alright, sweet. And now I can wear this armor. Perfect. Let's get our accessories. Backpack. Does look a bit weird. And then we gotta put the whoopee cushion in the aura slot because why not? Doesn't belong anywhere else. Now I can put our stuff in the backpack. Perfect. Ooh, we gotta over this map. I still haven't used these yet. That's gonna be fun. Place a torch at the cost of durability. Funny enough, we don't have any durability loss, so that's kind of OP. And experience gained. I'm gonna put you in the middle. There we go. Oh, this one also has experience gain. Cool. Alright, so that's nice. Move our stuff around. Alright. Can't mine these gold blocks, but damn, there's like 10 of them. We'll have to come back once we're able to mine these blocks. But 10 gold blocks is huge. Alright, so... Well, we can see that it is a level 2 uncommon freezing shoe belt. No idea what that means. Obviously with this mod, the more you level, you can see in the bottom left, the more they'll level off you as well. I think the most I'm going to find is a level 4 or 3. Probably. So that it's not too difficult. Quite a few rock piles here. And these rock piles can have ore dust, which you can smelt into ingots. They have a bunch of uses. Alright, let's mark this as spawn. And... Alright. Have a look at a surrounding area. Oh, God. What a world. It's like a massive swamp. Did I somehow spawn in Florida? Like, what's going on here? Crazy. Big swamp. A big jungle tree over there? That's cool. Oh, yeah, you can definitely tell my speed is, nerfed. Grab. Main mine. Very nice. And nothing breaks. I love that. Yippee. Breaking these blocks. Hopefully I can get some gold dust. Because if I can get gold ingots, it actually has iron mining level, which is something I thought would be interesting to do. And there's Fortune 2 built into gold tools. That's always nice. Alright, so going in this direction, I'd say we got a pretty good area. I don't want nothing to do with any of this. Oh, there's one of the little lost cities generated, which is cool. Notice how when I swing my weapon, the bottom right green bar, my energy doesn't go down? That's probably a good thing, because when you're attacking an actual enemy, it will drain your energy. So when you're doing melee, you have to always focus on your energy, because once it hits 0, you get like a bit of a debuff. And you start dealing like no damage. Get some food. Come here. I'm slower than a pig, what the heck. But I'm pretty strong. Good thing I've got this combat roll. Got 2 of them actually. Apples? Yummy. Them apples. Alright. A nice tower here. Is that a loot tower? Might be. Dude, I'm so slow. What you get for being a knight, I guess. We can actually pick up the bag. Right click. Ingredients, which is kind of cool. Straight in. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have torches. Okay, that's cool. I can just use this to put torches down. This is going to be good when I'm in the top cave layers. Wait, hang on. I can just spam this and then vein mine the torches. That's pretty cool. Hey, I got a quest done. That's cool. Alright. Sweet. I suppose that's the benefit we get for having no durability loss. Power of power. Now these have 4 of these gems, which can be added into gear. Make it more powerful. Alright, so we're off to a pretty good start. Now, I'm not going to be fooled by this. Yep. Grab that. Very sneaky. Now I can safely grab the loot. Oh, some good stuff. Alright, so let's have a look at this gear. Got intelligence and crit chance. Pretty good for a first necklace. Not complain. I don't know if I need this pick right now. So let's go with the iron one. And now I can mine the gold blocks. Awesome. I'll start putting some of this stuff away. Oh yeah, name tags. You don't need an anvil to use name tags. Which is pretty cool. A nifty little change that I made. These gems up in here. Alright. 2 ingots. Nice. I don't think I need you. This tower is pretty close by. I think I can always come back to it. Let's go. Awesome. So, daytime and nighttime, they're have been modified to be somewhat different. So the day lasts a bit longer. I think the night time is the same. Can't quite remember, but day and night length is slightly increased. Just to give you a little bit more time. Uranium. I don't know if I need that. Get rid of that. Alright. Okay, where are we? We're approaching a grassy beach. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of jumping around just to look at some things, show you more of the aspects of the mod pack. This isn't like a playthrough of any kind. Merely just a demonstration of how the pack works. You can sort of get a bit of experience. I'm going to go and hop over here, check out the structure, and then we'll move on to something else. Oh my god, you guys are so fast. What the heck? I don't know what caused them to do this, but they always seem erratic. The guards are different. It seems to just be villages. Whenever I like loot chests, they all like behave erratically. I don't know what their deal is, but oh. Food. Oh, just zooming around. Bunch of zoomers. Alright, so this seems to be one of the upgraded villages. It's got like a lot of... Oh my god. Okay. Guys. What the heck? Get away from me. Jesus Christ, calm down. I know I stole your iron block, but get over it. Holy freak. I thought the guy was gonna get mad at me for a second. That's a... Oh my god! Stop! Okay. Might need to do something about their behavior. That's a little freaky. Maybe in the next update they'll be calmer. I hope. You know what? Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Alright, we're running out of space, which is always great. Alright, so let's talk about gear. Notice how these pieces don't have that textile behind it, and this one does. This is an item from the mod, the MMO mod. So basically, it'll give you stats. It will work as intended. The vanilla gear won't be as good, but the benefit is that they don't have a level requirement, so you can always put them on. So until we get the right level or more gear, we can use these. And sometimes, as you can see, they get like a little bit of a bonus on them. Like that one has movement speed. This one has HP and damage reductions. That's actually really nice. And then eventually later on, you can actually add a soul to these items to make them like this, which is good, I think. But yeah. What is this? Okay, so I can't wear that. I can always put it in my cosmetic. Don't use that yet. I'm not using bows. I don't need these pots. Don't need lilies. I can't believe I scored a bunch of iron. That was so easy. Oh my god! Get out! I don't like it. I don't like it here. Get some wool. You? I got another... Oh my god, I'm getting so much loot. I'm gonna run out of space. I need to upgrade my backpack, I guess. Where's a crafting table? I don't have a table. Oh. Dang it. There's so much load here. Yeah, I think I'll mark this point. Megaville. Let's make it gold. And then we'll come back. I don't want to spend too long here for the sake of the video. I think I might do. Just because I'm doing, like, this is a guide video. I'll do this as one video. And then if I do, like, some more content, like a series, I'll come back to this world. And we'll explore it. I think that's... sounds like a good idea. But, what was that? You can. Was nice. Pretty good structure to have near spawn, that's for sure. Gotta get back and get those gold blocks. And we got something over here. This might be the last thing I show. We're gonna actually show you a little bit of combat, which is cool, I think. Don't mind that. That fine. You know what? That noise. What noise? Anyway, I need to get a crafting table. Put it into a station. Then we can use that. I don't have any gold, do I? No, no gold yet. Okay. Here's a little trick. When you've got items, click the little glass there. It will show everything that is craftable. It's a neat little trick. It basically replaces the recipe book. Or, to be more accurate, it is the recipe book. You need to switch back to normal afterward. Yeah. It's like the recipe book, but it shows a lot more info. I think it's cool. Alright, what do I want? Sort. What's I trying to make? Iron. Shovel. Yep. Perfect. Oh yeah, I should. So. String. And then we get our backpack. Something we can do with this. Cover it in iron. Now we have more space. Perfect. It is getting dark. Alright, grab this. Alright, so there's one little trick you can do. It should be possible even without cheats enabled. If you do light, true, it will put a light around you. So you can use your sword and your shield and still see at night. Because it can get very, very dark. I think the brightness is based on the moon size. That beautiful big old moon. Quite big. Yeah, so... oh, we're gonna put some stuff away. Let's put dust away, the ingots away. Actually, you know what I can do? Skip the night. But I don't have to set our spawn because I can just make a little sleeping bag. Nice. Hey, look at the moon go. Fine. There's a mod that changes the... instead of just skipping the night, it forwards time. Which I think is interesting. It does run a bit fast at the moment, so I might actually slow it down. But yeah, pretty cool. And at last, we're on a second day now. Around. Cool looking trees over there. Alright, there is a structure, I think, over here. Yep. Go check it out. Vein mine. You can vein mine by holding V. Trees, however, don't need to vein mine. You just chop it, and it falls down. It even has a full animation. And the leaves automatically break. Very nice. No more floating leaf piles. Can't stand when that happens. What do we have here? Citizens. Might be a kingdom's camp. Just see if there's any hostiles or if they're friendly. These are always fun to run into. You never know what they're gonna have. Dust. And how are we looking? It looks friendly enough. Well, they do trades. Nice. We have a different trade system. The numismatic overhaul. Some trades will be in emeralds, but other things won't be. Awesome. Alright, this is sick. Ooh, hello. And we just keep dumping stuff. Figure out what to do with it later. But for the most part, figuring out this mod pack, it's mostly with this mod. You pick your class, you can pick 2 of them, you level up, you get more points, you get the idea. You can level these skills up as well, but you have to be 1 rank to add 1 level. So I have to be rank 2 to add 2 points. And then at level 5, you have to be level 6 to add 2 points, and so on and so forth. I don't think there's a limit to what level you can be. It might be 100. I'm not sure yet. But the skills kind of stop at 30. So. Yeah. And then your skills go in here. And I've set it so that numpad 1 through to 8 will activate the skills. Which can be a little tricky to use. Because you'll see I've got to take my hand off either my right, off my mouse, or off my left hand. So yeah, it can be a little tricky to use the spells. But it is... numpad just felt like the right way to do it. There's 9 buttons and there's 8 skills. That music's not too loud. Let's turn it down to 20. Saddle. Don't really need a saddle. I'll take it. Let's chuck it in there. Sign. Block of iron. Let's chuck that in there. This bag's gonna get full. Yep, I can see it. Alright. Alright, bit of loot. Nice. Chicken. Lava chicken. It's got water in it? I think that has water in it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we've got a water cauldron. 500. That's cool. Nice. Is that all the loot? Still smooth. Huh. Cycle trades, which is pretty cool. All they ever do is trade stone, which I don't understand. They might need to level up, sell better things, I guess. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, I can't do my... See, my double jump is like really bad. Like not very much at all. It's the price you pay for being a heavy knight. Got an enchanting table here, it's pretty cool. Not too interested in enchanting right now, so let's leave that there. It looks like we're heading into the jungle. I've got one more thing to check out. What is this? Plains? Grassy beach. Oh, we've got lots of food in these chests. These are cool. I think this is a camp generated from the Born in Chaos mod, which adds a lot of dark figures to the world. Yep, there he is. Ow. A bit of health. 4 damage. Wow, okay, so my strength boost. I was doing 4 damage, but this weapon only does 2, so that's probably due to my night effect. So that definitely works. However, mobs are gonna have different rarities, which comes with different damage reduction. So you might find an epic or something. I think epic's one of the tiers. You might find you only deal like 1 damage, especially if it's higher level than you. So I guess it always depends on what you have, what class you chose to begin with. Me teeth. Ooh. Interesting. I think I'm good on food. I'd say I'm pretty well off. Let's chuck that on. It goes in this slot. And sometimes it's hard to tell which slot they go on, so what you can do is just shift click it. Open a thing up. It just puts it in the nearest slot. But yeah. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else. That's pretty much it. The pack's fairly simple to play. It's mostly exploration driven. So I think just exploring is the best way to experience this pack. Definitely. So I think the only struggle people have is figuring out the stat hurdle to begin with. Like picking up a weapon and it just slips out of your hand if you haven't got the right stat. So pretty much the only ones you need to manage are these 3. Apart from that, I think Ascendancy you get 1 point when you're level 10, and you can pick a class. Some of them have like some big effects, but you can worry about that later on. You can see most of them give either 10, or 5, 10, or 15, depending on which one you pick. Yeah. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. Hopefully this has explained enough on how to get into the pack. Gives you a bit of a decent preview on how things look. And I hope you play and enjoy the mod pack. So for now, we're gonna peace out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.